So About Time, it's a time travel movie, Richard, but not about time travel. It's if you could time travel, what should you do by not time traveling?
Yes.
A convoluted way of it.
Yes, it's a anti-time travel movie. Yeah, it's the time travel's like a great big what do they call them, MacGuffin in the movie to get back to the idea that the best thing you could probably do with time travel is simply to come back to now and try to enjoy the life that you've got more.
And it's enjoying the simple things in life as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I hope I've got some time travel jokes in there. I think it would be a great shame to do a time travel movie without having a couple of sex and trouble jokes. But I think that the movie is meant to point out that, you know, once you've fallen in love with someone, when you've got kids, when you've got family, if you can cherish those and enjoy those and not allow yourself to be worrying about work all the time, that would make your life better.
It's taken you over 10 years to get this to the big screen. It deals with getting together in a relationship, children, death. Is it to the extent that maybe you only felt ready to make this film now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it just so happens that I wrote the first page of this film really a decade ago. But the thing I'm glad is that I feel as though I've caught up with my own life. I remember when I was writing Notting Hill, when I already had a kid, I thought, this is a little bit retro. This is really just taking me back to where I was when I was younger. And so what's nice in this film is that I've been able to write about all the fun stuff to do with time travel and romance, but also about how I feel about life now. I've lost, 3 of the 6 members of my family since I last made a movie, and it's time to take into account those things.
I'll preface this question with the fact that an hour after watching this film last night, I went to a restaurant with my girlfriend and we were both weeping over our burgers. And it would look like we're going through a breakup in many respects. But I mean, this film for me hit both of us really hard, and it's still the kind of film I'm thinking about. What about your critics, the ones who say this is too sickly sweet, this is too not like real life? What do you say to them?
I'm reconciled to people who don't like the films in the same way as if I go out to dinner, I don't expect everyone to ask me for my phone number. I think that it's easy to pretend in life that the nasty things are more real and more true than the pleasant ones. I was by the beach at Southwold the other day, and I looked along, and there seemed to be a lot of people who loved each other walking hand in hand, a lot of fathers playing with their kids, and very few superheroes or serial killers. I think that often people don't look around them and see the good things, and in a way this film is about doing that, about noticing the lovely things in life.
So if you're a cynic in life, you should open up your heart and go watch a Richard Curtis movie.
If you're a cynic, go and see Only God Forgives. And you can be punished for it. But I think that a lot of people, I hope a lot of people will see things in the film that remind them of their own lives, and when they leave, maybe they'll think I should ring my dad.
When you start doing a time travel movie, there seems to be this set of rules with time travel that seems to be invented by the movies, because no one has actually travelled in time, that you can't mess up the timeline and all this kind of stuff. Do you follow them? I mean, do you feel you have to?
Well, look, I thought hard about time travel, and sometimes I failed. I mean, there were chunks in the movie I wrote when I suddenly realised, oh no, they haven't even met yet, those people, so they can't be doing that. But look, you do your best. The great comfort is time travel doesn't exist, so that, as it were, there are no rules. But it's an intriguing, logical conundrum, and particularly in this movie where you thought if you go back before someone has a child, then they'd have a different child, because which child you have depends on the exact second that you have sex. So that was an intriguing problem.
And just finally, it's well documented now that you've said this will be the last film that you direct. Do you think you'll ever go back on that? Is it never say never?
I know. Am I Steven Soderbergh and Jay-Z, the ones who seem to retire once a year? Look, you can only say what you think at the moment, and I've got a feeling that at the moment, the next time I work with Bill Nye, we'll be working on a walking holiday rather than working on a film, but we'll wait and see.